In previous video, we learned about the fraction and its types on the basis of its values. I've shared the link on the description, and also I've pinned down the comment. Please check it out. And today we learn about the remaining types of fractions. So number one is like fractions. So what are like fractions? So I write it down: two or more fractions. Two or more fractions with same denominators. Are called like fractions. There should be more than two fractions. So let us say I have a fraction 5/7. So another fraction will be with the same denominator. Numerator can be any number, say 3. And also I can have another because it is just more than 2. So both the denominators should be same, and the numerator can be any number. I can take it as 9, and again I can take another number, say denominator 7, and the numerator can be any number, etc. So such kind of fractions are called like fractions. Okay. Next type is unlike fractions. In unlike fractions, it is the opposite of the like fractions. In unlike fractions, two or more fractions with the different denominators. So the denominators must be different. So I'll write it down: two or more fractions with different in unlike fractions, the denominator must be different. So example, say I've got a fraction with the denominator 5, 4/5. An unlike fraction should have the different denominator. It can be any number other than 5, that is, say 3, 2/3. And another fraction, unlike fraction, will be 9/7, 11, sorry, 7/9, 7/9, don't get confused, okay, 7/9, maybe I told 9/7, 3/11, and so on. So you should note it down that in unlike fractions, the denominators are different, okay, etc. Now, unit fractions. Unit fractions are those fractions whose numerator are 1. So example, the numerator must be 1 and the denominator can be any number, say 5, 1/7, 1/9. So the fractions with the numerators 1 are called the unit fraction. Denominator can be any number. Okay. Next, equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions of a fraction are those fractions which have the different numerators and denominators, but they represent the same value. So don't get confused. We understand it clearly through examples. So let us say I have a fraction 5/7. An equivalent fraction of 5/7 are 10/14, 15/21, 25/35, and so on. So these fractions, they look different, but they represent the same value. Okay. So now how to get the equivalent fraction? So let us say I have a fraction 5/7 and I need to find the equivalent fraction of 5/7. So to get the equivalent fraction of 5/7, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number, any number. So here numerator and the denominator. So to find the equivalent fraction, I have to multiply the numerator, say, by 2, and also I have to multiply the denominator by 2. So equivalent fraction is 5 times 2 equals to 10 and 7 times 2 equals to 14. Similarly, I can multiply this 5 by say 3, 7 by 3. And we can use any number. So I'm using here 11 and also 11. The only thing you should remember is that whenever you use the number in the numerator, it should be equal to the number used in the denominator. These two numbers should be same to get the equivalent fraction. Okay, and similarly we can get the equivalent fraction of a given fraction by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So let us say I have one fraction, 35 by 80. And I can get the equivalent fraction of 35 by 80 by dividing it by 5. Sorry, it's 5. 5, okay. When you divide 35 by 5, you get 7, and here you get 16. Okay, so equivalent fraction of 35 by 80 is 7 by 16. So from here we can conclude that to get the equivalent fraction of a given fraction, we can multiply by the same number, or else we can divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Okay, so can you find the equivalent fraction of 30 by 72? Condition, there is one condition, the numerator must be 5. Here the numerator is 30, we have to make this 5. So in order to make 30 to 5, we have to divide 30 by 6. And since we divided the numerator by 6, we have to divide the denominator also by 6. So we get here numerator 5 and denominator can be any number 12. So the equivalent fraction of 30 by 72 with numerator 5 is 5 by 12. If this video helped you, a like would highly encourage me, and please share it with your friends. And subscribe to Rupesh Sir Maths, and let us learn math together in a simple and easy way. Thank you.